And I am available. My storage is empty. And I am available. My storage is empty. And I am. My storage is empty. Yeah.
Let's lift your hand. And you can just forget about yourself for a little while. And I want you to just worship Him. Worship Him in spirit and in truth. Come on, come on. Is He available for you? Won't you just let's worship Him. Nobody knows what you're going through. Nobody knows what you're facing. Come on. Let's open your mouth up and worship Him in here. Come on, if you really know it, come on, say it. Come on, make heaven free.
I
Spirit is trying. Once you forget about yourself and just concentrate on Him. I want you to look at somebody and say, it may be hard. Look at somebody else and say, it may be hard. But tell them, say, but don't look back. Tell somebody, say, I got to keep running.
I got to keep running.
I feel like preaching today. On the holiday, look like the devil trying to get me. But this week God told me, say I got to keep running. Now what you face, but keep running. Matter what it looked like, but keep running. Just feel like, tell somebody, say I'm just like Jeremiah. It's fire.
Fire.
Shut up in my bones. And you tell somebody, say, do you feel it?
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah.
He cut up my shit.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Somebody say it's like fire.
Fire. Shut up.
Have anybody that's been going through something? I want you to look at somebody and say, I made it to December. Tell somebody, say, you thought you were going to get rid of me, but I'm still here. I tell somebody, I'm still here. Touch your neighbor, say, neighbor, I had some hard times, and it looks like I will lose my mind, but I'm still here. This is why I can praise God like I can. But I'm still here. The devil might be talking to you, trying to say you here, but look like you're still in it. Tell somebody, say, but I'm still hanging around the fire. I want you to look at somebody and say it's hard. It ain't easy. But I'm still here. This part of my message right here, I'm still here. It's hard, son. And it looked like and it seemed like that it ain't gonna work out. Tell somebody, say, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah. It look like some people didn't come to praise God. God this morning.
I'm with you, dog.
Look like y'all ain't come to praise Him. It look like y'all ain't been through nothing. Look like y'all ain't had no hell to hit in your life. Look like you ain't had no sickness come on you. No panic. No headache. Help me out there with all this. What was a panic? For me, that I had to go through it. So that is where I can feel. You might not want to sympathize with this one. I'm getting you thinking about what I done been through. All of the hell, what I traveled, I went on hell so and it seems like it won't no detour. But tell somebody that I didn't lose it. I'm still here. What's your name? Say, I got held up on Hell Boulevard. Looked like I couldn't come out of hell. They on earth. But it seemed like there wasn't no way out of it. But tell somebody I can't give up now. Too much at risk. Too much done happened. But tell somebody say it was designed just for you to go through it. That's what I said. I had to go through it. I had to go through it. Let's touch your neighbor one more time. Say, neighbor, get out of that pity party and let God use you. Get out. Get out. Get out. Break. Just about to run, baby. Say run, 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 run. Run, run, run. Run, run. Run, run, His head, so broken heart, his head that I got free. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm free. In the land, thank God Almighty that I'm free. Touch your neighbor, say, neighbor, you want to be free? Get up on your feet and get Lord. Thank God for all of the hate that I've been through, all of the trouble that I've been through, all of the hurt what I've been through, all of the guilt what been on my life, all of the people been on my life, all of the enemies that been at my feet, all of the disappointment that's been around me. But I'm so glad that I stayed on that boulevard. I'm so glad that I stayed in the hurt. I'm so glad that I stayed in the disappointment. I'm so glad that I stayed in the destruction. I'm so glad that God is able to do anything but fail. Touch your neighbor. Say, neighbor, do you understand? I can't afford to look back. But if I look back, I'm in trouble. But I got to keep my eyes on the sparrow. I got to keep my faith in Jesus. I got to keep my hand in the palm of Jesus. That's when I say it's all right to be hurt. It's all right to be disappointed. It's all right. You can kick me in my behind and knock me down. But I'm so glad that I don't stay on Hell Boulevard. I'm coming out of Hell Boulevard. I've been in here long enough. Touch your neighbor, say, neighbor, a new chapter get ready to start in my life. Touch your neighbor, say, don't get mad if you're not in the chapter. Your chapter help begin. Your chapter help in it. But I'm so glad that God write the chapter. There's somebody say it's over when God said over. But you got to pay for something. Tell somebody say, do you want to pay for it? I want anointing like God. Baby, cast the demon. Baby, walk on the slipping. Baby, walk over it. But how can you if you get caught up in your pity party? Just let it get away from your pity party. You done invited too many people to your pity party. You done invited so many folks to your party. You don't know how to come out. You don't know what to do. I heard the Bible say I will look unto the hills which come my help. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, where's your help coming from? Where's your help coming from? You might be saying my help come from people. My help come from my mama. My help come from a brother. My help come from a sister. My help come from a shepherd. My help come from a children. But I hate to tell you, I'ma bust your bubble. My help, but when they get in trouble, they can't help me, and I can't help them. But I can look to the hills, which comes my help. My help come from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. The kind of help what I need for poor, for poor, for poor, for poor. against you. Tell somebody, say, I'm waiting on the promise of God. I'm waiting round the corner. I got to wait a little while longer. I got to wait a little longer. Round the corner. It's good. He's so good. Tell somebody, say, he good. He good. He good. How do I know he good? He woke me up this morning. He woke me up. Put my feet on the solid rock. Tell somebody, say, you better place your feet on the solid rock. No matter what come your way, a fast struggle can come your way. But I heard the voice. I can take 2 knuckles and turn them into 2 million. If you believe that God can do it, if you believe that God will make a way out of nowhere, touch your neighbor. Say, are you excited what God getting ready to do for you in the next of time? Tell somebody, say, it ain't over. The year ain't over. Now I still got a couple more days for God to work a miracle in my life. I still got to wait a little while longer. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, it may be hard, but tell them it's all right. It may be discouraged, but tell them it's gonna be all right. It may looking funny, and it look like you don't have no money, but I want to let you know that my God owns houses and land. People, and no, I want to run to somebody and tell them that God said it's gonna be all right. Tell them that God said He's gonna work on your behalf. That God said He get ready to show you what He's all about. God said that He get ready to show you how to bless you. God said, don't you know that God knows that you broke? Don't you know that God knows that your heart is hurt? Don't you know that God knows you want to throw in the towel? But don't you know, don't give up. Don't give up. Push yourself to the next level. Push yourself to the next level. Push yourself to the next dimension. Push yourself whenever that God is getting ready to blow your mind. This what the devil do. He bring people just for you. Never design it just for you to mess you up, to throw you off track. But you better know, brother, short about that I'm waiting. Tell somebody, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on the promise of God. I got to wait a little while longer while I'm stuck on Hell Boulevard. Hell Boulevard. I'm not at a detour. I'm stuck in the middle of Boulevard. I got a flat tire on Hell Boulevard. Somebody stole my tires and the rims on Hell Boulevard. Somebody stole my joy and my happiness off the Hell Boulevard. Somebody stole my peace off the Hell Boulevard. Somebody stole my integrity off the Hell Boulevard. Somebody stole Boulevard. Somebody stole my happiness, my joy, my reality off the hell boulevard. But when I look around, I didn't see no church milk on hell boulevard. But they the main one that put me on hell boulevard. But I'm so glad that I got a God that loved me so well that he came on hell boulevard to bring me out of hell boulevard. When it seemed like that when I was in hell, when it seemed like I couldn't give up, when it seemed like that it wasn't gonna work, God took me and pulled me out of hell boulevard. To somebody said it seemed like I'ma lose my mind. It seemed like I'ma explode. It seemed like I don't understand. But tell somebody I'm on hell boulevard. But it get ready to change. I've been in hell long enough. But God, tell him get ready. Put you on faith. Put you on faith. Faith. Unlock the door. Faith. Take it down. Faith. Get me to my next level. Why I can't stay on hell. I can't stay. Why? Because I got faith. Tell somebody say faith. Gonna unlock the door. Tell somebody say take your key and unlock your door. Tell them look at him and say, baby, I got something to tell you. I saw my house. I saw my bank account. I saw my new job. I saw my new car. I unlocked the faith and faith. Let me see things. Understand it. Tell somebody, say, get off hell. You stuck on hell boulevard. Get away from hell boulevard and run this race. Tell somebody, say, right. The race. When you say, I'm going to be excited for God,
Yes, God.
you can't let Negro shut you down.
Thank you, Lord.
Why black folks, white folks, Chinese folks, Asian folks will shut your life down. So you can't act one thing and you get in church and act another thing. You got that the same. But what you done, you gonna be tested for what you say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's right. That's right.
Like you gonna be the first protection to the test. See, that's what I tell people. You got to be careful for what you do and what you say.
Right.
But God gonna test you
Yes.
just to see what you about.
Yes.
But all eyes gonna be on you. Tell somebody, say, I'm going through a test. But the test is almost over. So you can tell when you on Hell Boulevard, while all hell break loose. And when hell break loose, you better be for sure that you are anchored. When hell break loose, or when hell break loose, You got to be for sure how long that you want to stay on Hell Boulevard. How long you want to be up there on Hell Boulevard. You don't never let the devil carry you back. You better pull him when you're going. By Satan trying to destroy everything what God is doing for his people. See, you got to understand, son. I don't care if it's sick to come in your life. You better learn to praise God through that sickness. Why? Because that's only a test. But if you give up and wobble in the sickness, you might as well say you already dead. But you gave up the fight to fight for it. And if problem come to you in the finding of the body of Christ, it's a reason God let it came. For to see where you at. Learn how to be quiet. And God gonna show up. And he gonna do what he say he'll do. He will fight your battle. If you don't learn nothing else from me, learn it from me. I'm quiet. Why? You could be saying too much and you give your enemy everything what you're thinking. And now you don't have no strategy no more.
Come on now. Thank you, Lord.
God used strategy for a reason. But God put us on Hell Boulevard just to see how we can handle certain things. See, it's fine to say I'm filled with the Holy Ghost until hell break off on you. And when hell break out on you, you'll be saying, I had to come out of it. Tell somebody, say, stand on it. Stand on the word. Stand on it. See, one thing about it, what I like about Jonah, Jonah had, God gave Jonah a mission, and Jonah wanted to suffuse and don't want to do the mission. See, God don't care who you is, but long God gave you a mission, you're going to do the mission. If he got to carry you through hell to get to the mission. See, a lot of times we go through hell because we don't want to do the mission. And now you got to be like Jonah until he gets swallowed up. Then he got to go back and do the same assignment. You cannot run away from the mission. That's why I don't worry about people. But I don't worry about that. Why, if God decided it, He gonna make sure the mission get done. Well, you got to understand the mission. Where God is carrying. What I tell you, I don't follow my sisters. I don't follow my brothers. I don't follow my mama. I don't follow Anna. I follow God. Why my Bible tell me put my trust in no man. Why there somewhere down the line they will receive you. If things don't go the way they want, they will shut down and won't do anything. And that's not of God. That's witchcraft and a spirit. But one of them simply saying, everybody sit beside you ain't your friend. Everybody sit beside you is not designed for you to share your thoughts with. You got to wait till God to tell you who to share your thoughts with. But they might not be on the same page with you. And you'll get caught up in the knot of flesh. and you'll be out of order with God. It will happen when we get angry. Ain't that what happened to the prodigal son? He got angry. God don't care about how we get angry. God just care about getting his mission done. That's God. Now watch this. That's what God did. God said, if them people would have had a stop back in the biblical days, and they went through more hell than we went through. If you don't believe it, ask them people back in Egypt. Ask some of them Hebrews when they were back there. Getting beat. Getting whooped. Some of them died. Trying to make bricks out of little straw. Can you imagine if you be back there in that time, will you be able to live or will you be able to make it? Hell was on their back, but they trusted God with everything they had. See, watch this. You can't get caught up with people. Why people will blow you out of the content of God. You can't get caught up in your feeling. When you get caught up in your feeling, you can get blown out of contact with God. Okay, God, what you saying? And you know, when Moses was leading them peoples out, Moses got angry with them people. God didn't care about what Moses felt. He said, Moses, I didn't send you there for that. I sent you there to lead my people. I didn't send you there to curse, so I told you to lead them. Moses hit that rock so hard. Moses wanted to hit them people. Jesus said, I know your intention. You'll see the promised land, but you won't enter. Don't let us miss the boat by entering into the promise of God, because we get hard-headed. God is God. Don't let us start playing God. Let God be his job. God tell us, love one another as I love you. Out of spite of. That means what he's simply saying, you got to put up with some stuff. No matter if you don't like it, but you still got to put up with it. Jesus told me the other night. He said, ain't what they say to you, it's what you say to them. They can curse you out, but you better not curse them out. That's what he told me. He said, well, I'm going to put you in a setting and just to see what you're going to do in that setting. God will put you right in the midst of your enemy just to see what you're going to say out of your mouth. You know why he do that? I'll tell you why he do it. Why he said you've been in the house and they out of the house. And you should know better than that. That's what God said. You don't think you're going to be your enemy no more? Yes, you do. That's your thorn in your flesh. And he got evidence. That's the thorn. But it's all based how you handle it when you see your enemy. Amen. Now what it look like? I'm going to let my enemy see me with my head down. Crying. Oh, son. If I feel bad, hey, how you doing? You doing okay today? I hope you had a blessed day. Hope you had a good Sunday. See, you got to know how to handle your enemy. Well, watch this. If your enemy didn't do what they say, if they didn't do what they told to done to you, you wouldn't be at where you live. Your enemy would get you where you at. That's why he said, I will make your enemy your what? And when they look at you, you're going to be up here. I said, how did they get there so far up there? You know how you got me there? Because when you were talking about me, when you were lying on me, when you spit on me, when you cursed me out, and you told me I wasn't going to amount to anything, and every time you say I wasn't going to amount nothing, you would put me on top of your back. And you didn't even know you were doing it. See, but you got to realize, you got to work yourself out of hell boulevard first. See, you get on hell boulevard, you get hung up in hell boulevard, and what you simply saying, you going for a pity potter on hell boulevard, and where you should be praising God on hell boulevard. This is what God told me. If people in the body of Christ come to church and stop looking at people, people come to church looking at people, and that's why they can't get their praise through. Hell full of power. And when God moved, this, oh God, I heard you. I heard you. You know what God told me? He said, that's why I let the fox came in last Sunday. He said, it wasn't the reason the fox came around. He said, well, if I didn't really want it to come in, I wouldn't have let it came in. But some people didn't want to hear certain things. And God said, I'm going to clear that congregation. But what God said he tell the shepherd to do, he mean he want him to do it. And it's a word for a reason. But we get caught up looking at the person, but don't look at the word. And the Holy Ghost said, oh, put the fox out there. They couldn't go out and they couldn't come in. And then nobody go out there and say use the bathroom, didn't they? That means they let me know you could stay in and don't use the bathroom. I said to myself, and I'm going to tell you something. I said, God, why the fox didn't come inside of the sanctuary? This is what he told me. He said the children attacked it. He said, but if it would have had a big number brought forth, I'd have shed it in him. But the children would have got the worst end of the stick. And he shielded it. Because we supposed to be stronger than what we are. What happened? Play softly. What happened? People think they better than somebody else. I don't care how much you know the word, but you know better than nobody else. We supposed to be here to help one another, to build up one another where they weak at, to hold up the saints of God where they at. This is what we're supposed to be doing. I want you to look at somebody, tell somebody, look at them. Say, stop trying to be somebody else. Look at him. Look at him. I want you to tell somebody. Stand up. Go and touch him. Say, stop trying to be somebody else. That's what I told my daughter last Sunday. See, I don't sugarcoat nothing. See, well, I know the difference when you're in the spirit, when you ain't in the spirit. And when she came to me, she said that. I said, no, why you were trying to be phony. And I don't play games when it comes to the body of Christ. She's not Elizabeth. Elizabeth is Elizabeth. She got to operate in her calling, not Elizabeth's calling. I don't play games when it comes to the body. And when it comes to this pulpit, when you come up here jacking and jacking, I'm going to shut you down. I'm going to get like the rest of the preachers. Shut you down. Well, I'm going to be accountable for everything in this house. It's time now to be real. Time to be real.